So this one has 2 square roots in it. Okay, here's where we have to learn not to break the rules of mathematics.
It's not really quiet in here.
That was kind of cool. Actually, dead silence. Woo, how often do we have that? Okay, so most people will tell me, well, just square each one of them and get rid of all those square roots. Is that legal to just go square, square, square? Well, let me show you why that's not legal. Would you all agree that 1 plus 2 equals 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it still equal if you square each one? Does 1 plus 4 equal 9? No. You cannot square individual terms. You can only square whole sides. So if you have 1 plus 2 equals 3, to keep that equal, you would have to square the whole left side and square the whole right side. You can only do whole sides. You can't do separate terms. Okay. Do I want to square the whole left side? Don't write this down, because this is wrong. Don't write this down. If I put a big giant square on that, I would have to take that whole thing times itself. I would have to FOIL those together. How horrible would that be to FOIL those two things together? Really horrible. You don't want to do that. So, if I don't want to do that, what am I going to do? Well, you want to get those roots separated. You don't want both of them on the same side of the equal sign. So you want to get them one on each side. Get one of them by itself, get the other one over on the other side. So, since that one's subtracted, I vote we move it over and make it positive. Okay, so, I'm going to leave square root of 2x minus 2 here. I'm going to throw the other one over here and make it a positive. And then I will have minus 1 back behind it. Now you square both sides once you get them separated. So, now here's still the part we're probably not going to love. I'll do the hard side. Squaring the left side. What happens when you square the square root? You get 2x minus 2. Ooh, boy, doggy, that was tough. Okay, you guys get the easy side. How do I square this square root minus 1? That's 2 terms. That's a binomial times a binomial. So you're foiling. Okay, or if you remember the rule for squaring a binomial where you square the first and take 2 times the first times the second, square the last one. You can do it that way. I tend to find people get confused. So I'm going to actually write out here for you longhand so you can see what you are doing. You are taking that thing times itself. Okay, literally foiling the puppy. Big F-O-I-L here. Foil. So this is the hard step right here. This is the step we mess up. What do you get? And if we haven't learned this, we need to. What do you get when you take a square root times itself? You get what's inside. Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2. Square root of 7 times square root of 7 is 7. So square root of 3x minus 2 times itself is 3x minus 2. End of story. You just get rid of the roots. Okay, the rest of it's not so bad. Outside, negative 1 times that root. You got negative 1 times that root. You can't combine them. Inside will be same exact thing. We'll always get the same thing twice here. And then last, negative 1 times negative 1. You got a plus 1. Okay. So now, you're thinking, does this help me? Well, kind of. Clean up the right side. Add combined like terms. We got stuff we can add together over here. What can I combine? Negative 2 and positive 1 makes negative 1. And what do those two roots become? Negative 1 plus negative 1 is negative 2 times the root. Okay, now get that root by itself and square it again. Yeah. Okay, got a choice. Do you want to keep the root over here on the right since it's negative?
No.
Or you want to move it to the left and move the 2x to the right? I like to keep my stuff positive. So if it's me, I'd bring this over to the left side, subtract the 2x. So I would go subtract 2x, add the 2, get this stuff over here, because that would add up to nice little positive things. That's x plus 1. That's sweet. Bring the root over here on this side with a positive 2. Okay. If the 2 would divide evenly to the other side, I would divide it. But in this case, 2 is not going to divide in there evenly. You don't want fractions. So, how do I get rid of the root? No! I need 1 minute. Square both sides again, and then you can solve it. Go get rid of the root. I'll finish it, but square both sides again and solve it. Okay. I didn't tell you this beforehand, but that's the problem I called the ultimate problem.
I wonder why.
So, okay, next time is review day. The journals are due, but we are just mostly going to practice.
I'm going to stop this one.
I will.